hear that haunting music in the background, very charming, from Bulgaria, to celebrate yet another dimension of European, or rather I should say Bulgarian culture, to the media of wine and their wonderful wine products.
Members of the European Parliament, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is a great pleasure to be here with you tonight. My name is Eva Paunova and I work for the Bulgarian EPP GERB delegation. On behalf of our host this evening, Mr. Preslav Borisov, I would like to welcome you to the event, The Art of the Bulgarian Wine Culture, Heritage and Visions of the Future. Bulgarian wine has undeniably taste, qualities, and the merit for the great taste is the specific climatic and geographic characteristics, as well as the ancient tradition in the area of viticulture and winemaking. A number of people in Bulgaria suggest that we should take as a motto in Bulgaria the WWW concept, which in Bulgaria stands for wine, weather, and women. And tonight we have a great mixture of all three of them. Delicious wine, wonderful weather, just like in Bulgaria, and many Bulgarian women. The dance you're going to see first is from the town of Pazardzhik, which is known for long traditions of wine production and cultivation of traditional grape sorts. Please enjoy the dance called Koleduvane.
Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
I'd like to congratulate you on a really wonderful evening. I thought you were a little bit unlucky with the competition of so many events happening downstairs, but I thought you were a very wonderful compare. What would you think in resume was the objective of the evening, or are you happy with the result of it?
It's always difficult to compete with events in the European Parliament because they're all very interesting. There is a lot, and you would like to go and visit them all. In the end, Bulgarian MEPs are not that many. Bulgaria is a member of the European Union from quite recently, and as you saw from the amount of people that visited the event, I think it created great interest because you don't have a Bulgarian event every evening, and certainly not one where you can taste typical Bulgarian wines.
Yeah.
Well, to answer your first question, why wine? The MEP who hosts the event tonight, Mr. Preslav Borisov, has been involved in agriculture for a long time. Therefore, that's why I assume he decided to present Bulgarian wine. On the other hand, I think any country can do more on promoting themselves in terms of cultural heritage. That goes as well for Bulgaria. I think there's much unknown for Bulgaria when it comes to cultural heritage, especially, let's say, the period of the Thracians. We saw a typical Thracian dance tonight.
Yes, beautiful and absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
Congratulations to the troupe.
Thanks. The Thracian culture is very, very specific. It dates back up until 3rd century before Christ, and you have wonderful pieces of art created during that period, which you can see in Bulgarian museums. Gold pieces, the golden Thracian the treasury. It's well known around the world, and not a lot of people, unfortunately, have been able to see it because it's very difficult to logistically to transport it around the world. But we can do a lot on promoting ourselves, and I think with every year we are doing more and more people are visiting Bulgaria, and I think, you know, we are getting known as a cultural heart of Europe.
What is the public perception of membership? A relatively new member, in Bulgaria. The man and the woman in the street or in the village, are they enthusiastic about it? Do they know about membership, or is it sort of
EU membership?
Yes.
You mean? Yes, they do, because in the past 4 years, yes, a lot of EU projects have been started in Bulgaria, sponsored with EU funds. Therefore, people are very well aware, and I think people in Bulgaria are very pro-European. So you don't have such a skeptical part of Bulgarians. It's more pro-European, happy that we are part of the big European family.
Thank you very much for your time and organising. I know it was difficult this evening with.
It wasn't me who organised it. This is the lady who organised.
Congratulations.
I'm also the part of the event, actually.
Well, congratulations to the member.
And to the member.
And this lady organised it.
She's part of the team of Mr. Priswapoulos.
Hello. Congratulations. Valerie. Valerie, you organised this event this evening, yeah?
Well, I was one of the people who were organising it. There are obviously a lot of people involved in it. So.
I was just speaking to your colleagues that there was a lot of competition in the house tonight with events going on and the noise and the speakers, whatever. But how do you feel you've achieved some of the objective? The dancing was wonderful.
Yes, we're actually very happy. I'm personally very happy with the whole organization, because finally what counts is that people come and enjoy, and I think the results were really good. And the footballers who actually made so much noise came after this and had some wine with us. So.
Did they apologise for making so much noise?
No, they didn't.
It's the architecture of the European Parliament. It's like that, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the good part of it. And you have a.
Was your member? I let you go. Was your member happy with the turnout tonight?
I think.
You had a lot of competition. A beautiful summer's evening, a rare thing in Brussels, and everyone's out on the terrace.
Yeah, that's true. But we still kept the people inside, so we're very happy. I think.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah.